Have you ever gotten your hands on a giant tub of Play-Doh? With a little imagination and some smart color mixing, you can create just about anything. Play-Doh is more than just a toy. It's a global sensation. It even has its own signature scent, instantly bringing back childhood memories for millions. This isn't just any modeling dough. It's a cultural phenomenon with a unique texture and even its own special perfume. Over 2 billion cans of Play-Doh have been produced. That's a staggering 900 million pounds. But what makes Play-Doh so special? And how is this magical modeling dough actually made? The story behind Play-Doh is just as unique as its texture. It all started with a frustrated preschool teacher, Kay Zufall. She struggled with the hard, unworkable clay her nursery school students had to use. But an unexpected solution came from her brother-in-law, who worked in the wallpaper cleaning industry. He introduced her to a doughy substance originally used to remove soot from walls, and that's where the magic began. Who knew a product designed for cleaning could become a cornerstone of childhood creativity? After some tweaking to make it non-toxic and moldable, this simple wallpaper cleaner transformed into Play-Doh. By 1956, it finally hit store shelves. Initially marketed only to schools, it quickly gained popularity through word of mouth and television commercials, becoming a household staple within just a few years. Fast forward to today, and Play-Doh is a global phenomenon. The original cardboard cans, once filled with 1.5 pounds of off-white dough, have evolved into a vibrant collection of colors. Now, there's a whole rainbow of blues, greens, pinks, and yellows, all ready to be shaped into something wonderful. But Play-Doh isn't just about fun. It offers real educational benefits too. Squishing, rolling, and shaping the dough helps young children develop hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills, essential for tasks like writing and buttoning clothes. The bright colors spark creativity, while mixing and sorting them introduces kids to basic color recognition. And let's be honest, Play-Doh smells good enough to eat. Some curious kids might even give it a try. But don't worry, it's made with everyday ingredients like flour, salt, and water, along with fun flavorings and colorings. The exact recipe, however, remains a closely guarded secret, just like a cherished family recipe passed down through generations. This secrecy helps maintain Play-Doh's brand identity and prevents competitors from replicating its exact feel and performance. But the real magic lies in its secret sauce, the unique formula that gives Play-Doh its signature texture and long shelf life. So, what's the science behind the squish? It all comes down to Play-Doh's ability to hold its shape while staying soft and pliable. This is achieved through the science of starches and some clever additives. Flour, the main ingredient, contains tiny starch molecules that act like sponges. When mixed with warm water, these starches absorb moisture and swell up, forming a gel-like network that gives Play-Doh its structure. But starch alone can be clumpy and difficult to mold. That's where the secret additives come in. Some act like microscopic building blocks, preventing the starch network from collapsing into a crumbly mess. Others function as lubricants, allowing the dough to slide smoothly between your fingers, making it easier to shape into fun creations. The exact types and ratios of these additives have been perfected by Play-Doh scientists over the years, ensuring that every squish, roll, and mold feels just right. Over the years, Play-Doh has perfected its formula, ensuring that every time you open a new container, you get the same satisfying first squish. While the ingredients may sound simple, making Play-Doh is all about precision. Giant mixers carefully combine the dry ingredients and flavorings, just like baking a cake. But on a much larger scale, the amount of hot water added depends on the desired color and scent. For example, a vibrant red might need a bit more water than a sunshine yellow to achieve the perfect consistency. However, the overall balance remains the same, about 70% dry ingredients to 30% water. This ratio ensures Play-Doh stays moldable and doesn't dry out too quickly. Once perfectly mixed, the dough reaches a temperature of around 158 degrees, 70 degrees, for a short period. This brief heat activation helps bind the ingredients together without overcooking the dough. It then cools down rapidly, getting ready for its transformation into those familiar colorful tubs. Play-Doh undergoes rigorous quality checks to ensure every batch meets the company's strict standards. Texture, color, and consistency are carefully analyzed, with small samples extracted and tested to catch any inconsistencies before they reach the final product stage. Inside the bustling Play-Doh factory, the assembly line is a hive of non-stop activity. A conveyor belt lined with empty tubs waits patiently as a key machine, nicknamed the stuffer, scoops up perfectly mixed dough and deposits a warm, squishy blob into each container. Think of it as a giant cookie cutter, but for Play-Doh. Next, a robotic arm moves in, precisely placing a lid on each tub. Then comes the compression roller, a smooth, round cylinder that glides over the sealed tubs, ensuring they are tightly closed and leaving them with that satisfyingly smooth finish. The airtight seal is crucial. It prevents Play-Doh from drying out, keeping it fresh and squishy for many playtimes to come. Before Play-Doh heads to stores, it undergoes a rigorous quality control process. First, a metal detector scans each batch to ensure that no tiny metal particles accidentally made their way into the dough during mixing. This step is essential for ensuring the safety of children who use Play-Doh. Next, the dough is put through a series of tests to meet the company's strict standards for consistency, texture, and color. Trained technicians carefully analyze each batch, checking for any irregularities that could affect its performance. But quality control isn't just about physical testing. Play-Doh has a dedicated team of scientists working in a special lab, constantly experimenting with new scents and colors. From delicious fruity aromas like cherry to fun surprises like bubblegum, they are always striving to make Play-Doh even brighter, more vibrant, and more exciting for kids everywhere. But that isn't always easy. Some colors, like a perfect purple, can be tricky to create. If you're looking to save a bit of cash and get creative with the kids, you can actually make your own Play-Doh at home. This way, you have control over the ingredients, and you can even make it taste good, although we definitely wouldn't recommend eating store-bought Play-Doh. Making homemade Play-Doh is super simple. Just toss everything into a pot, stir it up, and get ready for some fun. There are plenty of recipes available online. For a classic texture, try the cooked flour dough recipe. It involves simmering flour and water on the stovetop to create a cooked base, similar to the store-bought version. This method results in a smooth, pliable dough that holds its shape just right, that holds its shape well. But if you're looking for a quicker, no-cook option, the no-cook flour dough recipe is your answer. It uses cream of tartar and vegetable oil to achieve a similar consistency to store-bought Play-Doh without the need for heat. So, next time you dig your hands into a tub of Play-Doh, remember all the work that went into making that moment possible. From the secret recipe to the high-tech machines, a lot goes into ensuring you have the perfect Play-Doh experience. Well, that's all from our side. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more content on how everyday objects are made. Thank you for watching.